wave is here, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that we're doing this. The people have been asking for it. Well, some people have been asking for it. Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, man.
This is the first time. This is one of the first times I've had like this many people on the podcast before. It's usually just like one-on-one, so it's cool that we get all the boys in the building today.
Yeah, buddy. We out here.
We got Jamar Neighbors here in the middle.
Hi.
We got Willie Hunter over to far left.
Hello.
Man, good to be here, y'all.
How was Arizona?
Arizona was good, man.
Good, man.
Yeah, me and my boy Patty Reagan were just out there, and we brought Joelberg, and yeah, we did a music and stand-up show. It was cool. Yeah, we've the three of us. I enjoy whenever we have done our shows on the road, the wave, the wave headlining shows.
Oh yeah,
those are some of the most unique shows you'll ever see. Like we did. I don't think I've even talked about it on the podcast yet. It was a while ago. We did a 16-year-old's Armenian birthday party.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. We're having those 8-year-olds and 4-year-olds out there, and Jamar coming out as a crack baby.
Yeah. I had to, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring an element of realness, to their lives. But I was a giving crack baby. I gave him gifts and shit, like a shoe, a Timberland and shit. Motherfuckers really buying that shit too. Like,
I want to see the video footage of that.
dude, we were killing that
They had
show
a
though.
professional film crew that was there on like dollies and rolling around and following us around. And we wrote out our set list right before. And it was like, okay, how are we going to divvy this up? All right, we need to, we got to get Willie's Obama impression in there.
He was like, you got to do that Michael Jackson. After you do that Michael Jackson, I'm coming out as the crack baby.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, what the fuck
What
is that?
happening?
I got like I took some on my phone of a little bit of footage, and it was I think you guys were wrestling an alligator. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And you're crawling on the floor, and there's like little kids running around. And I got the little footage, and I put it online. And, at the time, we were trying to sell a TV show.
Yeah.
And the people at Comedy Central goes, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think that video actually hurt us more than helped us. Like
What the fuck were we doing?
It was right before our pitch meeting with Comedy Central to do like a wave show, and they saw us do this Armenian 16-year-old's birthday party, and they saw the video of me and like a like a Tarzan leopard print kind of vest with like a cowboy hat on. And I was wrestling a gator furiously, like this little stuffed gator on the floor, while Jamar is like cheering me on, and little kids are running around and tossing the gator. And Comedy Central's like, "What was that?"
Oh, we do all kind of parties. Like we do like.
But I was happy for that one that the gigs that we done, that one didn't end in a flat tire.
Oh yeah.
Jamar has we've been unfortunate on a couple road trips with Jamar's car.
So maybe like 2 weeks ago, I came into some money, and so I was like, yeah, let me go get this tire fixed, man, and shit. And they just fixed all my shit, like everything that was like, if we went to San Diego right now, we'd be so fucking good. I promise, guys.
I don't know, man.
I promise.
I mean, the first time, like, it was straight out of a movie because we were like, oh, man, just so many things went wrong. Like, we got stranded on the side of the highway on the way for a headlining gig where, Jamar, you're prepping for your one-man show, so you did the Man in Purple.
Yeah.
But before I went up, and the bar, there's some people who loved it, and then some people who were just, like, genuinely so confused. Like, the booker came up to me, he's like, is this how your friend always is? And Jamar is like in full character in this long purple like trench coat and sunglasses, and he's speaking in like poetic quips and stuff like that. And the guy who booked us just looking at me like kind of like, how do you hang out with that guy?
I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that.
But, bring it all together, even the craziness, we had to stay in a hotel room, and it's like, 1 a.m, and we're going up to the front desk to see if there's a convenience store nearby. And the guy at the front desk looks at the three of us and goes, "Do I know you guys?" And we're like, "No, you don't know us." And he goes, "Yeah, I do." "Oh my God, you guys are the Wave." And he starts jumping up and down.
He literally started getting giddy.
Oh my God. What? No fucking way. The Wave.
And that was like, our first encounter with a super fan, and it kind of made everything all right.
It made the moment like, okay, things are going to be okay. It was like this weird perspective shift where it's like we were down on our luck and they were like, this is so silly.
Remember the 7-Eleven lighter?
What?
The 7-Eleven lighter.
After the show, you guys were walking, I was walking.
And we were talking about we were just having a whole conversation about like 7-Eleven, like where they get their name from and this and that.
Oh yeah.
And then a guy just out of coincidence was like, does anybody have a lighter? And a motherfucker just coincidentally handed us a 7-Eleven lighter.
That was crazy too.
But I don't know, it was cool.
Well, we were riffing about how you said you thought 7-Eleven meant like they're open. You thought it was 24/7. That's what you thought it meant that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
7-Eleven, And I was like, no, it can't be 7 months a year, 11 hours a day. But then we start riffing on like, what if there was a place called 24/7? Would you go there? And the answer is like, nah, I wouldn't go there, man. I don't want to go to a place that's open all the time.
Not
color.
a liquor store, not a convenience store like that.
No.
Like, well, but 7-Eleven is that.
It is that, but it's called 7-Eleven.
Oh, that's right.
It's not called 24/7.
Oh man, yeah. The last time Jamar got a flat, we were waiting for hours. We're driving back from Irvine. We just done the Irvine Improv, and we're coming back from there, and it started to rain. It started like all this stuff started happening. Like we're having trouble getting a hold of help or anybody, and Jamar is in the middle of the street and he looks up at the sky and he just goes, "Why?" And somebody heard the why and was like, skirt, skirt.
That was crazy.
Popped a U-turn, and those were the people who ended up helping us out.
You guys need help?
They're like, what's going on? Do you guys need help? And then they started like changing out the tire, and they're like, also, do you guys smoke weed? Do you want any weed? And Jamar Willie like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do something while we change out the tire.
Good times.
Yeah, man. I've known you guys for a long time now, way before roast battle.
Oh yeah.
Whenever we were just all hitting open mics together, that was a fun time when like some of like our class of people were just like you saw everybody around the same mics.
Yeah.
And stuff like that,
It was fun, because you went to the mic to see your friends and you cared if they did good or not. And if they did good, that pushed you to do better because it was like a friendly competition. But we were all on the same team.
Yeah.
It wasn't no one cutting anyone down or anything like that. It was, I look back at those times, fond memories, not having any money, stealing food in the green room from other shows. All piling up in one car just to go down the street. It was a lot of camaraderie, and I really love that. And we're all busy now doing things, but when we all get back together, that's what we do. We talk about the old times. It was great.
I remember we go to Denny's sometimes after Bruco, and I wouldn't have enough money to buy the $2 biscuit and gravy.
Mm.
and like every once in a while, Colin would be like, I got you, man. It's $2. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, are you sure you can afford that? Because I'm not doing so well right now. Yeah, man.
Damn.
Crazy. Bruco were some good times.
Bruco was amazing, bro.
It was fun until next door was a karaoke room.
I like that too.
So they would come in and
Jamar
watch.
would go do karaoke and then come back sometimes.
Yeah.
It was just fun because they were next door, so people would come to the comedy show thinking it was the karaoke, and after they see an open micer, they're like, and they just leave the whole place.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even do karaoke.
I try to throw in some singing impressions every once in a while
Right.
to kind of fool them. Like, oh, what's he doing between all this, all this singing?
Yeah, man. I remember the Bruco. They used to have little bitches there too, man. I used to love that little college hoes. Used to come up to Bruco, man. And then we used to try to get at them. I had one bitch, fucking in like she was in like a dress. And then I had her. I said, "Hey," I said, "Damn, girl, she was drunk. Were you here?"
I wasn't there,
I
but
was like, she was drunk as fuck, and then she was being flirty as fuck. And I was like, "Damn, girl," I said, "What's up under that dress?" And then she lifted it up, and then she kind of like she could bend over and then shook her ass and shit. And I was like, "Damn!" And I forgot what comic it was. I was like, "Did you see that shit?" And then I was like, "He didn't see that shit." And I was like, "Do it again." And then she lifted her skirt up and she shook her ass again. And I was like, "Can he smack it?" And then she was like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck." And she bent. I forgot what comic. Anyway, well, she bent over and the nigga smacked it. And then after she left, I talked to him for like about 30 minutes about what he felt about that whole moment. I was like, "Yeah, did you like?" I was like, "Was it soft? Did you like? Would you?" Yeah, I miss Bruco.
Man, you have really different memories of
Yeah,
Bruco
you do,
than I
yeah.
do.
You guys probably weren't there.
I was hoping that, and God bless his soul, that the person that smacked her on the ass was Willard.
Oh,
You're so
Willard
stupid.
was this comedian who had elephantitis in his hands, so his shit was big as fuck. And nigga, it was like elephant hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was truly like it looked like somebody wearing, the Mickey Mouse gloves, but human versions of that. It really did.
Like he was wearing the hamburger heckler as a glove.
Damn.
Dang, Willie.
Somebody
We
said.
roasted here. Guess what I'm doing.
Somebody
Roast
said-
in peace. Good grief.
Somebody said the thing from the Addams Family got fat.
Somebody said that? Comics
No,
are
that was
freaking so stupid.
Remember we stayed up all night riffing on that nigga hands
Yeah, I miss
in
him.
the Rouse parking lot? No, you don't.
I do. Yeah, I was good friends with him. He we rode around, hit mics together. He was, he never wanted to talk about his hands on stage, but that's all anyone wanted to hear.
Gotta address the elephantitis in the room. I like that. I like that bit. I'm gonna keep it. Where's Willard? I need a Willard. All right. You want to see my abs? Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm ruining everything.
It's okay.
All right.
It's a tight production with this many cats in here. Somebody made this for me.
I like this
Right
thing,
here.
man.
Isn't that cool?
This what we doing with trees now?
Yeah, right? Somebody made his name's Jeremy Arroyo, comic that lives in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He made that whenever Kill Tony came through there, and he's like, "I made it this morning." It's a Jeff Ross Presents Roast Battle, like wood carving.
Wow.
Pretty dope.
That's nice. I like that.
How
People
did
in Indiana got a lot of time on their hands.
right?
I'm like, I made this morning.
I like the flow of this podcast because it's like super chill, and it's just like, remember that one time,
Yeah.
Just kind of like, Jamar, you've been working on multiple albums for a while. You've like released like 2 albums already.
Yeah. Yep. One was called Naked. It was like a double album.
I
had the audacity.
I still have the hard copy of that.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
I heard that shit come on Pandora the other day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was like one of my bits, and I was like, that is kind of funny.
That's a good feeling, right?
I'm like, that's kind of funny.
Stumble upon your bits on Pandora.
Yeah, but then the mixtape is like the other, like the next level shit.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, Coach T.
Are you working on like a sequel or anything to that?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm working on like 2 albums, and I'm being very lazy on because I'm running out of content.
Nah, you're constantly doing new stuff.
I'm more working on like performance art. Like I'm trying to do like some one-man show, like like shit like that.
Well, we Willie and I went to your one-man show, and it was
and you guys were in it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Then
to-
it was a play.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's so funny to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go be in Jamar's one-man play, and people are like, what? Like, yeah, there's like some background elements that the Wave has to be a part of. So, it's still a one-man show.
You guys make me more comfortable. So I'm like, even just you guys doing that, I'm like, they're like, all right. Yeah, like my guys are here, and I don't know.
Man,
What do you think about making? Are we doing? I want to make a special that's like a play, kind of, sort of.
that'd be fun.
Like I'm so into that, and I could definitely pull it off. I think comedy is going towards that way anyway.
Do we do 2 acts and an intermission?
Could be. What you think? Like, Or I'm into 30-minute plays. I'm into shit like that, like little, but like
work.
live performance. I don't know. You ever think about doing one-man show shit?
Maybe eventually, but I kind of like to. I don't know. I feel like I do a lot of different kind of things, and I kind of want to keep them separate. But I have this idea for maybe a special that I want to do in the future that I think would be really, really cool.
Okay.
That I want to do. I'll just say it because this is just like an idea.
I may subconsciously steal it.
Oh no, it's like unstealable. It's because it's my format.
Okay.
It's like so I will want to do like 15 minutes of stand up, okay, and then do like 15 of like wave stuff with you guys, and like 15 minutes of like Reagan and Watkins stuff.
Oh.
So it's like literally like it's kind of like a variety
Yeah.
hour, but it's still like true to what I do, stand up, music, and then we do like some sketches or something with the wave.
I'm gonna take that. I told you.
Yo, Patty Reagan, where you at right now?
Yeah, man. We out here.
Willie, what's one of your wildest memories of roast battle?
Wildest memory?
Yeah, that comes to mind whenever whenever you go through the Rolodex of crazy things. It can be anything.
Well, the craziest one was the one in the belly room was the blowjob bit, because I've never heard a room pop with disgust before.
Oh yeah.
It was like, okay, Jeremiah's miming, giving me a blowjob, and he turned around and he had like soap in his mouth. You couldn't tell, and he opened his mouth and it just went down like cum. And I remember Earl on the side going, God, he hadn't jerked off in like a month, and the crowd was like, ah! And it was like the perfect feeling,
Dude, and Willie like in it like. What made the bit is Willie like had his head slightly back.
Yeah, I had my hands behind my head too.
And he was like really enjoying it while I was like miming like going to town down there. And then I stood up and just spilled it out, just went blah. And that was the only bit that actually got cut whenever we did it on TV.
Oh, really?
That was the bit. The shaving of the pubes didn't get cut at all. They didn't care about that because we crossed the line so hard with the blowjob bit that they're like, that will never air on Comedy Central again.
Oops.
We was doing insane shit.
And then another bit that I remember was it was the day after the election. We were in Denver, and we did a Trump assassination bit, and we did, to follow that up, to cleanse their palate, we did a movie theater shooter bit.
Oh yeah.
Jamar and Willie were eating popcorn. They had little 3D glasses on, and I had this red curly wig, and I came out with a gun. And I was like, brrr, and Coach T hit the assault rifle sound effect, and all of Comedy Works in Denver was just like, dang! Like people did not know how to respond to that.
It was raw.
Yeah.
That was my favorite show that we've ever done.
Really?
Denver. That's when everybody was so in sync.
Dude, that's when we did the fire bit too with the dragon.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite bits that we ever did. There was a princess, a knight, and Jamar was a dragon. He had a dragon head on, and we had a something like hairspray or something that was like
It was flammable, yeah.
it was super
like a
flammable.
flamethrower.
And he had like a lighter, and then he shot that like right next to his head, like, and it just went out. And I felt the heat on my face while I had a little plastic sword and I was battling it, trying to get to Willie on the other side. It looked like a live action video game that was going on.
Yeah, you're like a what do you call those people? Like a knight or something like that. And Jamar was a dragon, and I was the princess.
Yeah,
and you had to save me.
You were going like this on the other side in a dress. Like,
Shit's genius, man. They didn't even fucking show that shit, or they shot it terrible.
Do you think if we were shot differently, that we would get way more love?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because what people see in the live show, they fucking enjoy.
Yeah.
But when people see on TV, they're like, well, fuck these guys, And it's like, it's not us, it's the editors.
Yeah. Like any hater, I'm always like, come see a live show, see what's up.
Yeah.
And we have people that fight on our behalf online, which is crazy.
It's very true.
They're like, come and watch the live show. You don't understand the wave. And that's kind of fun to me, watching people argue over these silly bits that we do.
And I also love anything that, like a new element to anything,
Yeah, it's a new take on
the roast battle.
like an old style.
Yeah, the roast battle could have just been your mama, back and forth. But then it's like, and what is this? It makes it TV to me.
Did you see that one clip that like JD posted of the old Yo Mama clips? It's like really hard to watch. It's just like two people going back and forth. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. And they need a wave, huh?
Right?
Oh, man, if we were on Your Mama.
Dude, that audience all around them like that. Woo!
Yeah.
Insanity. Jamar, you're originally from California.
Yeah.
Willie, you're from Alabama.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how big culture shock whenever you moved out here from Alabama, Willie?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I remember when I first came out here, there was like this homeless guy in a wheelchair asking for change, and everyone kept walking past him. I'm from Alabama, so I'm like, I'm gonna be nice. I gave him $10. I'm like, here you go, And he's like, thank you. And then he got out of his wheelchair and pushed it across the street. And I was like, what the fuck?
I think, you know what? I think we're getting a phone call right now. I think that guy, wow, he's actually calling into the show right now.
Oh,
DJ
no.
Cathead.
Yeah.
Here, hit him up. Call. Let's
All right.
answer.
Hello? You're calling into Jeremiah Wonders?
Hey man, what you doing?
I'm good. Is this the homeless man that duped Willie right off when he was fresh off the boat from Alabama?
Yeah, that's me.
Wow. Okay. Well, where are you at now? It's been a long time.
I'm in Venice.
You're in Venice?
I'm in Venice. Yeah, I'm at the skate park.
That's. Do you live there, or are you just skating right now?
I'm wheel chilling. That's what I'm doing. I'm wheel chilling. They're doing a skateboarding thing. But here's the thing. I was the one that also picked Trump's star, and so everyone loves me.
You're that dude?
Yeah.
Why you do that to my president, man? He
Nah,
earned that shit.
he's a bum.
All right.
I gotta go back to collecting these bottles.
Oh, what you gonna do with the bottles?
Man, that ain't none of your business.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling in. That was strange. I thought that he called in for a reason, but I guess there wasn't much of an update with him.
Well, I mean, you're homeless. What you have no agenda. Or
I mean,
anything.
I was hoping that he had
What
done.
phone were you calling from?
I was hoping that he had done something with his life since then, but
But that was the thing that I learned the hardest was that, and I know there are real homeless people, but there are homeless people in Los Angeles that they make a living off of it. I remember one time a guy asked me for change, and I was with Tony Hinchcliffe, and he went up to us, and Tony goes, no. It just says that. And I go, man, come on, Tony. And then the guy pulls out a wad of cash and kept walking, and Tony goes, yeah, see, told you. And I was like, it blew my mind,
Yeah. There's a guy, it might be the same guy, but it's the same guy. There's a guy that hangs out near the Comedy Store that Tony, whenever we drive by or we walk by, he has seen the guy like hustling, and every time he goes, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Have a good night, buddy. Not falling for it. Like, because he knows the guy is packing like tons of cash. And then the guy, like I guess Tony said that he'll look up sometimes and he'll go,
oh, that bastard.
He'll
love
smirk.
it.
He'll smirk and then go back to it.
I love it. It's perfect.
Jamar and I just played a couple homeless people in a movie
Oh, yeah.
called An LA Minute.
An LA Minute with Kiersey Clemens and Gabriel Byrne, the
Yeah.
guy, the dad from Hereditary and the girl from Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Were they there? Were they at the movie?
No. They didn't I went to both of their Instagram pages. They didn't even promote the movie.
They didn't?
No,
Aw.
I went to Kiersey Clemens' page, and it had nothing.
She's like a co-producer on it.
Yeah, man. She just got her money and left. That bitch is bad, man. She's 24.
Really?
Yeah, she's 24. I'm like, good. All right, so I wasn't just being a perv.
I don't know how you've been unscathed during this Me Too moment.
You know? I'm slick as a fox, baby.
Uh-oh.
Call me Jamie Foxx.
We got, oh, man. We have somebody calling in right now.
Who's calling in?
I think it's a girl that used to sleep with Jamar.
Let me see. What's her name? What's her name?
All right.
Hello?
Oh, it's looks like it's Daphne.
Daphne. Hello? Daphne? Hello? DP.
I don't know.
Hello?
Is Daphne a dude? Is this calling in?
No. Wait, what? Wait.
Somebody's calling in right now.
Fuck, I forgot to play. Wait. Hello?
Oh, Daphne.
Oh, hi. How are you? Jamar Neighbors?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
this me. Uh-huh.
Listen up, asshole.
What you gotta say to me, huh? What you got, huh?
I love your dick.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I love your dick.
Damn, girl, where you at?
I'm
Why you sound like an axe murderer calling in right now? Speak your voice up.
I'm at our Kelly's house.
You're at bitch? You at R. Kelly's house? Why you call me? I don't want to mix streams with R. Kelly.
Because I need you to come rescue me, Jamar.
Wait.
I swear to God, I'll give you as much pussy as you want.
What the fuck? Damn.
Please. Shh. Here he comes. I'll call you back.
Hello? Did she just drop the call?
I guess so.
Do we call somebody or?
I don't know. Anyway.
Man, I was curious. Man, I can't believe she's stuck in R. Kelly's house. She had one phone call.
Mm-hmm.
She called to tell you that she loves your dick.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
I mean, man, you know that must be some good dick if that's her last lifeline right there. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, man?
All right, come on, man. Yo, we out here, you know?
I can't call it.
Come on, man. What's happening here?
Stupid. I love it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have been unscathed through this. I don't do Me Too shit, though, Willie. Do I? I have Me Too energy.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
But I don't do Me Too shit.
Yeah, you really are a sweetheart.
Yeah, man. I am.
I have Me Too energy.
I have Me Too energy.
But I'm not following through on it.
Yeah. See? Bitches. I think, yeah.
Have you ever had a crazy ex-girlfriend? Like crazy?
Mm-mm.
No? Willie?
Not a
Or do something...
Not a crazy ex-girlfriend, just a girl I hooked up with that didn't get that was a one-night stand.
Mm-hmm.
So she kept trying to get in touch with me any way possible.
Your pager starts going off. You're like,
What?
What's going on?
I ain't using shit since 98.
She wrote me a letter. Sorry.
A fax comes through like, I'm going to kill you if you don't respond.
She was in an airplane doing signs up in the sky.
Crazy. I had weird, like.
You look in the water over a lake and her reflection is like Mufasa style above you. Like, how is this girl getting everywhere? What is going on? Man, she's real good.
Hell no. I've had like, instead of crazy girls, I get like weird girls and shit. Like I had a girl who.
But Daphne called in and she was lit, dude.
She calling back?
I think she might be calling back. Hold up.
Hello? No. I want to talk to Jamar.
Hello?
Ooh, yeah. I love your dick.
Is that feeling on your booty playing in the background?
Yeah.
Who's feeling on your booty, bitch?
I'm still at R. Kelly's house.
Get off my line.
No, I just want to tell you, you're the best I ever had, Jamar.
I know.
Are you going to put that out as a single? I know. Because it sounds pretty nice.
Yeah. Listen here, Daphne.
Okay.
I want to tell you one thing. You got the same name as my auntie, and so that's the only reason I even keep in contact with you.
Oh,
Wait, I thought you were going to say that's the only reason why you haven't called me back recently.
Nah, man, I love my auntie Daphne, and but I love you more because your titties are bigger and your whoopings feel better.
Okay, well, how do we set this back up?
I don't know. But listen, just call me on my pager. What? All right. Bye.
Wait.
Silly.
Man, Daphne wild.
Yeah, Daphne crazy.
She crazy.
Nigga, I told you I ever tell you the story. I was in college and I had this girl named her name's Essence, and she used to. I was contemplating like saying her name.
yeah.
Her name is Essence, and she used to steal. And on God in heaven, so there used to be like a 99-cent store next door. Can I tell you this? This is some real shit. This bitch went to the 99-cent store and stole some glasses, like some seeing glasses. She didn't have a vision problem or anything. She stole the seeing glasses and then she punched the lens out of them and then she put them on and then she walked out of the store. I said, what in the fuck are you doing? And then she said, oh, I just wanted to be Urkel. On God in heaven. On God in heaven. I was like, Urkel, huh? like,
Hey, Jamar, it's Essence, baby. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm trying to get back a hold of your ass.
you're looking for the mall?
Wait, is this the Asian shopkeep from the mall? I know your ass too, baby. I had some dumplings the other day that turned a bitch out.
Oh.
For real. Pussy stank on the rag off the charts, yo. Hey, so I be seeing you and stuff on Comedy Central. And yeah, hell yeah, you and your little light-skinned friend Willie.
All right, keep me out
You
of
like
this.
him more than me?
I mean, you know, sometimes I like a chocolate squirrel.
Did you say squirrel?
Squirrel, nigga.
Hell yeah. You know, whenever it's a little bit of chocolate, but a lot of bit of hair on top.
You like the white dude?
He okay. I mainly like your chocolate squirrel ass, the twos of you. Now listen, I be watching you in Keanu too. Oh man.
I'm so sorry.
You have no idea that turn a bitch inside out.
Man, you know I only said 4 words in that movie.
Hell yeah.
You do like me more when I say less.
I say less is more with Jamar Neighbors, and less he's showing me his thing. Willie, I ain't seen your thing yet.
Cause you my girl.
You want to send a bitch a text? Essence is hot, steamy, and ready for some cream pie loving. I don't care if it comes in all shapes and sizes, because I want some chocolate squirrel with this ass.
Can I read you guys a text message?
I would love to.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
So we're supposed to be doing another movie, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like The Wave, is that what you... I've been following you on... Man, I got Insta alerts every time you posted your profile, boo-boo.
So this is from the director.
This from the... Oh, man. Let me... Ooh, I feel like I'm in a sauna right now. I'm so hot and moist.
So we're supposed to be doing another movie, making fun of the Blumhouse movies
Oh, hell yeah. I love those movies.
called Get Out of the Quiet Place.
Okay.
And so they said that just negotiating back and forth between the financer and the sales agent as it sits right now, the budget is $250K. What kind?
Hell yeah. You can get a lot of biscuits with $250K. Damn.
I really don't want it to be any lower than this. Let the team know.
What?
Are there? I said,
It's
yo,
just a bad time to say I'm pregnant with the two of y'all's baby.
but we never did.
Willie, that one night, you remember? Man, you were desperate and I preyed on a fool.
Oh, yeah. I had a bad set.
Yeah, you were down in the dumps, and then I got you down in my dumps. Essence took control and rode it all night long. So now this bitch is pregnant with your baby, and I want all that $250K.
I think
It's
we're
the budget
losing
money,
you.
though.
I don't care. It's a budget for this baby, bitch.
I can't believe how rude Essence is being right now.
Yeah.
Man, shut up. I'll break a foot off in your ass, Jeremiah.
You know my name too?
Hell yeah, I do.
I've been
been watching your shenanigans all night, and I think you the stupidest out of those three. Well,
I take that as a compliment. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Wait a second. Who is Essence, and who is Jeremiah? Are these bitches becoming the same person?
Oh, I had to let Essence go. It got a little bit too weird, guys. Sorry. I don't know what happened, but
I don't know.
I can't believe that Willie slept with Essence. That's
Well, I've slept with a lot of trolls.
You have?
You remember that old
Bitch,
joke?
who you calling a troll?
Have you had sex with more ugly women than pretty women?
It's about 60-40.
Hell yeah, it is.
Essence is the 60.
Yeah.
dude, bros. I don't know how Essence keeps calling back in. It's like she has a patch through the main line of the show. She's not even calling in on a phone. She's just calling in. She's going through the audio feed right now.
Essence, can you tell me why you did that thing in the 99-cent store with the glasses? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Because I was trying to impress your ass. I thought that you would, jump me into your bed after that. Like, ooh, this girl, how she's stealing stuff? Oh, okay. And then I thought you were going to grab my big old titties and ride me from behind bareback.
Sorry, Essence is getting filthy
It's
on the
very-
show.
yeah.
I want.
Yeah, that bitch is crazy. She wasn't even that nasty when I was messing with her.
Well-
man. She just used to steal. But people grow up.
People grow up and they become different people. Sometimes they grow into monsters, man. Let's get into this next segment, fanning out.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
Oh God! All right.
I reached out to people online and I said, "Hey, you can ask the Wave any question at all. What would it be?" So people on Instagram commented. First question at Film Vincent. Do the fuck I hate those guys who jump up on stage, it gets in the way of the battle comments on every roast battle video get to you?
Jamar, you want to take this?
Jamar trolls our haters.
Yeah, he does.
Like,
Yeah.
real hard.
I got us.
Jamar's usually takes care of it. I will sometimes block it because I just don't
Yeah.
want to see it anymore. But Jamar will engage.
Yeah. No, it doesn't bother us. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, because those people aren't the ones doing it.
I just find it funny. It's funny to me.
It's so ridiculous that they care that much.
Yeah.
You're ruining the show.
Oh, my God.
It's like, all right, take it easy. Man, at least we got fans like Essence, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Essence.
At True Imagination 00, have you guys seen each other naked?
Well, no.
No.
Surprisingly not,
Yeah.
even
Not
though we
butt-ass
stayed in a
naked.
bunch of hotels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other naked, but
Just a lot of
we've
butts.
been naked together before. Is this a weird thing to say?
No,
Have
I
we?
mean, it makes
When
sense.
we're changing like into costumes and stuff, like backstage.
Yeah, but
we're
not
so-
butt ass naked. I've been butt ass naked in front of you niggas.
No, I haven't seen Jamar. I might have seen Willie. I think I might have seen. I don't know.
I know I got naked backstage several times.
I've had to get naked backstage whenever we were changing for stuff. But
Now,
I don't
the
think
crew, the crew is definitely.
the crew's seen us naked.
Really?
I didn't realize, and we'll see if they keep it. But I did a mangina on the season finale of Roast Battle season 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't realize that.
When did you do that?
Huh?
Oh, that's right, because you stood up on that thing, and then you, and then,
We'll see if
girl
they-
was in back of you.
We'll see if they keep it. But yeah, I didn't realize that my penis and balls were poking out the back.
Where'd you think they went?
Well, I thought that my shorts were high enough up, like so my butt was just hanging out, but like you could see everything out the back. And there's a lot of girls that were right behind us that freaked out during the taping.
What if he started peeing? Too?
Peeing backwards?
I'm like,
Oh man, this bit is crazy. And Nikki Glazer told me that we had the same body. I was like, that's pretty funny. I was like, we got the same profile too. We got the same nose. Hello.
she got a crazy nose?
No, not really. Just like it's like, you know.
Nah, I ain't never seen these niggas naked.
Yeah.
These my dudes, though, man.
Right?
You know.
This is a fun question. At T. Moss Fell, out of the top legends of comedy, who are the 3 you would want in your wave? So it can be any comedians of all time. Who would we put in the wave?
So there has to be just 2 more people? Or like...
So I guess, so you, like, if Jamar and I weren't in it, it's comedians from all time, from all history.
Okay.
Who would you put in the wave?
I mean, Jim Carrey is one of them because he'll play around, and another one would be someone that I think is annoying, but I find funny, like John Leguizamo or something.
Oh.
Like he did the character from The Pest, and he was in there, so people would get mad at him. I would love that. I would love that.
Who you got, Jamar? Who would be your third? Let's say you're not in it, Willie.
Okay.
Who would be a third one that you throw in there?
Let's see here. I would probably throw in either Molly Shannon or Sherry O'Terry.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, one of them because
That's
I
great.
think they're fantastic.
Okay, since you said those, we can't say any of those comedians'
Okay.
names, okay?
Okay.
So you can't say Jim Carrey or
John Leguizamo.
or John Leguizamo or Sherry Terry. Who you got, Jamar? Who's
fucking,
Who's your fantasy wave draft picks?
Lavelle Crawford. I would love to see Lavelle Crawford do the wave with us. JB Smooth.
That's a good
yeah.
one. He almost did an
He
episode
almost
with
did.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
In Montreal.
And Dave Chappelle.
JB Smoove, Dave Chappelle, and Lavelle Crawford.
Only because I know Dave Chappelle will look down on it. Like why he was doing it the whole time.
He would just sit there smoking a cigarette the whole time.
He's like, I hate this.
I would say, for me, I got to throw Robin Williams in there.
Okay.
I might throw Gallagher in there.
Oh yeah, just smashing shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Robin Williams, Gallagher, and
Carrot Top, bro.
Carrot Top could be good, but Gallagher and Carrot Top are kind of in the same. If I had to do a third, probably Chris Farley.
Oh yeah.
That dude,
Maybe Steve Martin though.
Steve Martin. Yeah,
Steve Martin would
definitely.
be
Yeah.
really good.
what's Bobcat Gold Rape?
Oh, Bobcat.
Yep.
That guy's insane. I would love to see that. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I like that question a lot. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be really good. I also another person that I think that would be funny, just for like sarcastic dryness is, and I know it's gonna sound weird, but David Letterman.
In the wave?
In the wave, yes. Just in this.
He just pulls a glass of milk out, dunks a chocolate chip cookie in it, and eats it, and then walks off stage.
Yeah, that's it. And he's doing that silly laugh he does.
Oh, you know what? That's surprising. I think we got David Letterman actually calling in to the show right now. That's wild. Hello, Mr. Yeah, it's Mr. David Letterman's calling in the show. Hello.
Hello. Is this Jeremiah?
Yes,
And
it is.
Jamar, I'm here too.
Hello, Jamar. I've heard a lot of crazy stuff about you.
Yeah. I'm out here.
Mr. Letterman, wow, it's such an honor to be talking to you. Thank you for calling in Jeremiah Wonders. Now Willie is a huge fan of yours. Do you have any advice for Willie?
Well, the first thing I think you should do is come up with a top 10 list. That's what you should do. You should come up with a gimmick and, and take it from there.
You still be fucking your assistants?
You know, those things I can't talk about those right now. I love my wife.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Mr. Letterman, just one, maybe two other quick questions. Being a legendary host like yourself, you recommended that Willie create a top 10 list. Do you have any advice for Jamar? He doesn't want to be a TV host, but he's very raw and edgy. Do you have any advice for Mr. Jamar Neighbors?
You know, Jamar, it reminds me when I used to follow Richard Pryor on stage. He was, he had this bit one time on stage talking about having intercourse with a dog, and I had to follow it. And I think what you should do, Jamar, is keep being you, and keep telling those weird jokes. And I think someone would like it.
Your laugh is over. All right, bet.
Jamar, you think he laughs too much?
You ever fired on any of them assistants?
Oh, you know what? Paul's got a cake baking in the kitchen. I gotta go eat it.
Paul Schaefer is cooking right now?
Our relationship is a lot deeper than what people think.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks.
I love
for
how
calling in.
I love how David Letterman sounds a little bit like Barack Obama.
Oh, dude. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this. One after the other.
No way.
Dude, okay. We just had Letterman calling in. This is unbelievable.
No way.
I think the only Barack Obama, President Obama, is calling in to the show right now. Hello, Mr. President Obama, is this you?
That one's a pretty good impression there, but it wasn't good enough.
Wow. It is such a pleasant surprise to be hearing from you. Jamar, you have the president on the line. Can you ask him any questions you'd like right now?
Yeah. Do you like Jay Farrell's impression of you?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a pretty good impression. It's spot on, but it's a little dated now. You should be doing a Trump impression.
Mm.
Can you do a Trump impression, Jamar?
Yeah, I can. They go like this. Paper towels for everybody.
Oh no.
All the hurricane victims.
President Obama, please stay on the line.
Okay.
We're actually receiving another phone call right now. And it's actually the current president of the United States,
Oh boy.
Donald
What?
Trump. Are you guys ready? Is it okay if we take this?
Yeah, I
I
can do
haven't
whatever
talked
you
to him
wanna do.
since the inauguration, so I guess I'll give it a listen.
Hello? Is this President Obama?
Well, right now, Donald, you're the guy.
It's Donald J. Trump. Yes. Calling into the show. How are you, Barry?
Well, I want to say, Donald, you're doing a job.
Kicking ass and taking names is what it's all about.
Well, there's some things I would change, policy-wise, like don't separate the families. That's the thing, that you should keep families
I
together.
think it's fun. I think it's exciting. It's like a create your own adventure. You don't know which way you're going. You don't know which way your kids are going. I think it's fun. I think it's a good time for the people.
Well, Donald, you want to bring people together. That's what my whole campaign was about, and
I don't know. Do you watch football every week? It's two different teams fighting each other head to head. Clash of the Titans. I like it. Like it more than that movie Remember the Titans, if you know what I'm saying.
I think that was racist. But, Donald, I think you should try to bring people together. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Right now, the country is divided. You have white supremacists, which you endorse. Is that true?
Well, it kind of depends. Do they support me? That's the main question, you know what I mean? Not that I support white supremacy.
Was that a call waiting right there, or was that a fart?
Okay, I think one of the black ones just pooped his pants. It just came through the phone line. It rumbled in my ear hole. Did the black one just fart?
Well, Donald, here, one piece of advice I can give to you.
Why am I only talking to you right now? You're on the other side of the country. Will Jamar Neighbors or that Willie Hunter say something?
I like listening to this. We got to have these two guys talk.
Y'all heard that nigga fart?
That was you. I even smell it right now. This is terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know, and you guys can't get up because you guys are doing the podcast.
Wow, what a great representation. A great, great, great representation of the black community. Farting into phones while you talk to the President of the United States. Way to go,
Man,
Mr. Neighbors.
when I'm in public, I'm not representing the black community, man. I'm just here.
Well, Jamar, I think you should look at it that you're a voice for the people. And you should try to walk that way.
The people can suck my dick, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you talk to Donald.
Cause I really like some head.
Yo, is Barack Obama still online?
All right,
It's Essence, baby.
Is this one of those Sasha Baron Cohen things?
No, baby. I've been calling in because I'm a thirst trap for you.
I think I got Michelle on the other line. I gotta go.
Hello? Hello? Barack, hang up the other line. I want to make a call.
Did we just lose Barack Obama?
I think we lost him.
I want to talk to him very briefly, okay?
Well, this is Michelle Obama. You can talk to me.
Wait,
Anything you got to say to my man, you can say to me.
okay, I'm a little bit confused right now. Is Michelle there with you, or is she calling it? I'm on the other side.
Barack Obama is gone. This is Michelle Obama. What do you want?
Well, I was just gonna. Oh, if it's okay, I would rather discuss this with a man. Why don't you let the men talk, and why don't you go back to tending to the kids, okay, Michelle? Why don't you work on your arms? Why don't you go back to the gym and keep lifting weights because they're so perfect?
Okay, bye.
Wow, I really thought that Michelle would put up a little bit more of a fight than that. Barry, you back on with me?
Man.
Donald, that's not how you talk to women. Especially my wife.
Okay, well, it seems like you're very preoccupied at the moment.
Well, I wouldn't talk about your wife that way. I would say nice things.
Yeah, because she's a model, yes, it's true. The beautiful
I like Melania.
Beautiful Melania.
Where's
Trump.
Melania at?
She's at the top of one of my towers looking out, trying to let her hair down and have somebody climb up the side of it and rescue her.
Oh, she don't want to be with you no more?
Well, she tries to get up, and then I remember that I brought her into this country under the one condition that she would stay with me for eternity and take some of my money.
Is it? Go ahead.
I'm not a relationship advisor, Donald, but that doesn't sound like it's gonna work out. I think you should watch your back and have a good core of people around you.
Oh, okay. You want me to watch my back? Okay, Barry. You do the same thing.
Donald, I'm gonna wish you Godspeed, and I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna say good things, and hopefully we can all get through this together.
Yeah, maybe we can hold hands and sing Kumbaya. My ass. See you later, Barry.
That's why your face red.
Are you one of those people that says something after they hang
Yeah,
up?
he's the one that couldn't think of anything while like the fight was going on, but then as soon as they leave, like, and your breath stink. You're like, what? Jamar, we could have used you like 5 minutes ago. Oh man, I was thinking, man.
Do you ever do that on stage where you have like a heckler and you handle the moment, but then as you're heading home, you go, "Oh fuck, I should have said that."
Oh yeah, that I could have done that, or I could have done this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I struggle, man.
I mean, you had a drink thrown at you one time, Jamar.
Yeah, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I remember that bit I used to say about my niece, about my 6-year-old niece, but she fat.
Oh, like she she rides in the car, like
My mom made her sit on my lap when we was going on the trip, and she kept hitting bumps. My niece was like the size of like a grown woman.
Oh my God.
So she kept hitting bumps. So my niece kept bouncing on my lap. So by the end of the ride, we was just back in the back car, in the back of the car, fucking.
And then
So what happened?
And then so a guy was up there like, nigga, that's not funny. I got daughters, nigga. And I was like, what? Dude, it's a joke. He was like, nigga, I got daughters. And he got up. He was like, fucking nasty ass nigga. And then he fucking threw a drink at me.
What venue was this at?
At the what's that bitch called up over there, the Chinese theater, when Giroux used to run it, the Black Knight.
Oh, Inside Jokes. Whenever.
Yeah. Inside Jokes is lit, man. You ever do it?
No, I did a different show there. Well, I did it there. I did like one show there. Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker got mad. That was one of the funniest jokes I ever wrote. Like,
So ridiculous.
oh man. Some shit ever happened like that? Like, what's the worst a heckler ever got at you?
I mean, I was early on in comedy, probably like a year in, and I was bombing. And then this drunk lady walks on stage, grabs the mic out of my hand and goes, hey, I've seen it before. He's funny. He may not be tonight, but he is. And then she dropped the mic and walked off.
Wow. You had a heckler
Take a
defend
whistle?
you.
Yeah. It was at the Ha Ha Cafe in 2008.
Wow.
And I picked up the mic and said, thank you, good night. Got off stage. I don't know what else to say after that.
Yeah. That's so good. Yeah, I mean, most of my times, and Jamar and Willie always make fun of me for this, is whenever I try to be very pleasant to people and I try to be very nice all the time, but sometimes Jamar and Willie will see the rage pour out of me. And it's Jamar's favorite thing whenever he sees me lose my cool. And that will happen occasionally with hecklers and audiences.
Ever. I remember one day at the Bruco, somebody was heckling the show. I think they were talking during like Jeremiah's set. And he goes, excuse me. Hey, I will remove you. He's like, I will remove you.
I had some new stuff I wanted to work on. And I was fed up with that dude. We had to face a lot of drunk hecklers at Bruco.
Oh, my God.
And the other one is Jeff called us while we were shooting season 1 in Montreal. And he basically told us that we needed to step up our game. And we had like been like, running all over town. And we were just like so exhausted and putting everything into the show. And he's just like, you guys need to bring more energy. And that, to me, that was like the worst thing that he could have said. And I was just like, do you remember what I said, Jamar?
He was like, bring more energy. Bring more energy. He was like, oh, man, I'm going to go ballistic. It's like, ballistic, Jeremiah?
I don't know where it came from. Oh, he doesn't think we're bringing enough energy tonight? Okay. Tonight, we're going to go ballistic. And Jamar and Willie, they're good friends, so they like took me seriously for like 1 second. They're like kind of like, yeah, man. And then like right after that, they're like,
Well, there was also a time in Denver when we were doing Roast Battle, and there was a guy that worked on the show. His name was Eric, and he was like wasted, and he was trying to tell us how to do our thing as the wave. And Jeremiah just goes, Eric, shut up. And then Jamar and I looked at each other like, uh-oh. And then, Eric kept going back saying, oh, yeah, shut up. And then Jeremiah goes, no, I'm being serious. Shut up. And then Jamar and I had a thought. He's like grabbing Jeremiah off this other person because he's choking him out. This grown-ass man that's like in his 50s,
Jeremiah was like, you know what, Marino? You want some of this?
because like when you're angry, you're still a nice guy, so you don't really like. There's no vulgarities. You're still within the frame of like saying nice words. Like if I read the transcript, I'm like, oh, nothing wrong with that, and I'm gonna be like, no, you got to hear the tone.
The tone was all off.
The best shit ever.
Last question, then we'll do sax talk. What's the ratio of pre-written act-outs to ones made up in the moment? And that's from Gregorius Max for Roast Battle.
Well, that's a tough one because
The TV show, they make us very scripted. Now,
but you know, if we're just doing the one that's not on the TV show, one of us, mostly Jeremiah, will go to the 99-cent store and buy a whole bunch of stuff. And then we all show up at the show, and we all pick through this bag of goodies. That's what we look at it. And we create the bits either in the moment, mostly in the moment, like right beside the stage. One person will grab something, and then another person will grab something to add on, and then it just goes from there. On the show, it's semi-scripted in a sense of where, like, you know, one time Jamar saw a helmet, a motorcycle helmet, and a Goodwill. And he goes, oh man, I want to be like on a motorcycle. And then Jeremiah's like, no, you be the motorcycle, and then I'll put the helmet on and I'll ride you. And that was the bit for a moment. Then we went to the next store and we found a cop outfit, and I said, and I'll be the cop that's gonna write you a ticket. And it all came together, literally like an hour before the show. So it's mostly not scripted, mostly.
yeah, I think that's a pretty fair explanation of how the inner workings go. Like whenever we do the shows in the belly room, that's obviously completely unscripted. We have no idea. Whenever we're shooting for TV, they've kind of forced us to write a little bit of a set list for them. Like, we don't know when we're going to do this, but we think we're going to do it. And then if somebody has something like that we happen to have a prop for, we'll still use that in the moment. Like perfect example, like in the episode that the season finale that aired, you know, Jeff Ross hit a joke against Blake Griffin. I ran out there with a basketball hoop and a little basketball, and Jeff shot it and made it.
Yeah.
And that was not supposed to happen. We weren't supposed to go on stage. And that's one of the interesting things about this season. The third season is we were not supposed to go on stage. They wanted to shoot us like at a different angle from the side, which I don't know if there will be a Roast Battle season 4, but
they shot us terrible.
I kind of hope that changes. I felt like it even made it a little bit harder to get behind what we're doing, but who knows? Maybe it's better received. But I'm definitely receiving, like, have you guys been receiving like tweets this season? Because we're not featured as much.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. And then Jamar, whenever Blake Griffin had the rebuttal against Jeff Ross, he brought a step stool out, gave Blake Griffin the ball, and alley-ooped it, and Blake Griffin slammed it through Jamar. And that was all improv. And like we just happened to have that. And I feel like that's the best stuff. That's just like completely in the moment, like, and you can hear the response that it gets, and the crowd could be like, "Oh, what's happening? Was that planned? What's going on?" It's like you can sense how real it is, you know.
Sometimes we'll like for like the battles, we'll say, hey man, this first round we'll just freestyle. You know, and then we have like little streamers here and there, or some confetti here and there, or whatever. And so whatever we decide to do in that moment, or whatever, is improvised. But there are some pre-planned bits.
Yeah, I like the ones where we try to create like a story. You know, like when we did the Wizard of Oz in the first season.
The rock, paper, scissors shit.
Rock, paper, scissors.
That bit, I don't even think it made it into the final edit, but
yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I saw that.
Maybe the Little Mermaid. That's one of my favorites. I went to bed that night just sleeping. You know, because if Jeremiah had this shitty, you know, mermaid costume on, and we're like, how can Jamar and I add to the bit? And we had bubbles, so we just blew bubbles off camera at him, and Jeremiah's laying on the floor swimming
it's
around.
Like a green picnic blanket, the worst red wig ever.
Oh my god! And the worse the outfit, the better.
Yeah,
you know, because
if it's more janky, it's just funnier. The rock paper scissors, for people who don't know what that is, or whatever, that we did. Was that season 2?
Yeah,
season 2, New York.
It was in New York, and it was just literally we were in a rock paper and scissors outfit. We literally had costumes that we bought. One was rock, one was paper, one was scissors. And we were chasing each other around the room, like manically, like in the order of like the game. I don't know. It was funny.
What was that wave?
What was that wave? Wave. Oh.
Is he doing something for his birthday this weekend, Ray?
Mhm.
You going?
Hopefully we'll see. It's a long drive. We'll see.
You going, Willie?
My birthday's Friday.
Oh yeah, what you doing?
I don't know.
We gotta figure that out.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Willie. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's always. I always wanted that.
How old are you?
All right, we're getting cut for time.
That's just like my 11th birthday.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they said.
I remember
Like they
Willie
bring
had
out the
a.
cake and everything, and you blow it out, and they're like,
Did you ever come to
all
Willie?
right, we're all done here.
Did you ever come to Willie birthday party when he had it at Chuck E. Cheese?
What?
Yeah, I had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. It
Amy
was
Cheapo
amazing.
made you that cake.
Oh yeah,
That's
it was.
awesome.
It was a good cake.
Do they allow adults in there anymore? I don't think you can even do that anymore.
Oh, they may not.
I think you have to have a kid with you now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I talked about it with Brody in the last episode. Too many child molesters trying to see
What?
see the new meat.
Kicking it at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, just be like eating pizza
with a
and be like,
cigarette, like. Hey, the one on the skee ball. Like.
which one's yours? All of them. This brings us to our final segment, Sax Talk. Sax Talk. I already explained to Willie and Jamar what they're going to be doing. You get some double Sax Talk action today on the show. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with Willie. I'm going to play some sweet, sweet saxophone underneath while he tells a story of a sexual encounter.
Okay. Not just.
Do you
any
tell one too?
sexual encounter.
I don't tell one.
Oh.
Yeah, just you guys. I play sax.
This is about the first time I lost my virginity. First time you lose your virginity, you only lose it one time.
Rip it, Willie, rip it.
The first time I had sex was accidentally group sex. It was spring break in Panama City Beach, Florida. And me and my group of friends, about 5 of us, 5 guys, and we met 5 girls from Michigan. So we go back to their room where they were at, and each guy had a girl. And there was only 2 beds. And then one of the guys said, why don't we move that dresser in the middle and push the beds together? And then someone turned off the lights, and everyone was fucking.
Wait. How many girls was it?
5.
How many friends was it?
5.
Oh, 5.
It's like a 5 for 5 deal like they used to have at Subway.
Did y'all ever like switch bitches? Like, all right, let me get her.
Nah.
Yeah.
You got some better than that, Jamar?
I mean,
Wait. We need more details on this.
Wait, like, what do you mean? Like,
did you use protection?
yes, of course, yes.
So, you guys were all just having sex
Yeah,
in the room?
yeah.
Well, explain what's going on. All the stuff that you're hearing and stuff. There's so many weird things
Well,
that are
at
happening.
first, everyone thought, I'm like, 17 at the time, so we're all like, making out with a girl. And then once the lights turn out, my friend at the very end started having sex with his girl. Beds are shaking, and then all of a sudden, I swear, like
And you guys were all in the same bed, basically.
basically, yeah. And like 6 seconds later, I'm not exaggerating, the bed stopped shaking, and we heard this splat noise on the ground because the guy had finished in his condom and just threw it. So everyone in the room started laughing. That broke the tension, and then we all just started fucking. I still look up that girl on Facebook to see what she's doing.
How's she look? What's she doing?
She has a kid now. And she's gained some weight. But we're still Facebook friends.
Does she ever hit you up and say anything?
She messaged me like probably 6 years ago to say that she's proud of the work I'm doing out here.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I feel bad for the one guy that had finished early, and then he's just in a room full of people having sex around him after they laughed and stuff. And you're just hearing, you're hearing like your friends grunting and moaning, and you're like, can you turn up the girls in my ear monitors over here?
Nigga, I remember one day.
Is this yours, Jamar?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yep.
Here we
It's gonna be
go.
a throwaway.
Jamar,
Yeah.
No.
or you have a different one?
Nah, it's gonna be this one. And so
I want you to tell that one that you told me before that you're gonna do.
the one about the girl in the project.
The dirty girl.
The project bitch.
Yeah, tell that one.
Okay.
Dang, Jamar, you keep farting.
Well, I remember one day. It was me, my cousins, and like my best friends, or whatever. We used to bring like bitches like back to my friend crib. He used to live there by himself. Had his crib all to himself. Whenever we used to bring bitches, whatever back there. And so we met this one girl at this club maybe like a week ago, and then so this week she was coming over and was bringing a couple of friends and shit. So, what happened? Okay, so when I used to hang out with these girls, there was 3 of them, and they had already chose up. She was like, hey, I want him, which is my friend, and this one. Well, this girl came with the intention to have sex with my friend, whatever. But my friend didn't want her, and then so she got drunk and shit, and then she was like. We got into the conversation of sucking dick, right? And then she was like, and I was like, I'm like the bold friend, so I'm like the nigga that say anything. So I'm like, you probably can't even suck dick. And then she was like, who can't suck dick? And I was like, you. And then she was like, and all the homies was like, yeah, you probably can't even suck dick. And then she was like, okay, whose dick am I sucking? And I was like, me. And the homies was like, yeah, man, suck Jamar dick. Right? So she was like, okay. She was like, well, I'm not gonna do it here in front of all of you. And so it was like, all right. My friend was like, we'll do it in my mom's room. So go to this nigga mama room or whatever. Well, his mom is a truck driver and she used to drive out of town, so I guess they shared a room. I don't know. Anyway, but long story short though, so we go up in his room, right? And I had on a hoodie. And so I pull out my dick or whatever, she starts sucking my shit. And then this girl's kind of drunk or whatever, right? And then so my cousin, he like snuck in the room, right? And then he was in the back. He was like, yo, nigga, ask her if she can suck my dick too. Ask her if she can suck my dick too. And I was like, no. And I was like, let's just do the switcheroo. And then he was like, all right. And so I was getting my dick sucked. She was sucking my dick, and I was like, oh, hold up. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And so I took off. I went out. I said, stay in here. So I went out, and then I gave my cousin like my hoodie that I was wearing, and then he went in there like he was me, and then he got his dicks up by the same girl or whatever, but she thought it was me. And then she was like, after a while though, she was at the like, this is not the same person. And then and then my cousin was like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. But he tried to do my voice. He was like, hold on, I gotta use the bathroom or whatever. So the nigga got up. He gave me back my hoodie, and I went back in there, and I finished getting my dick sucked.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the old switcheroo. And then so at the end, she was like, "Wait, I'm confused. Okay, so I was supposed to be sucking his dick. How the fuck did I suck your dick? And then who was that other guy that came in here? You know?" And I was like, "It was me the whole time." You know?
Jesus.
Yeah, man. That's my story. The switcheroo. And there was time I fucked 2 girls in Chicago back to back on a roast battle trip.
Go on.
So me and the homie we were sharing a hotel room.
Yeah, it was me.
All right.
And I got to tell you, as a guy that's sharing a room with someone, we go out, we do the show, we come back, and I'm walking back to my room, and someone says, "Oh, Jamar has a girl," and I'm like, "Cool, I'll just go out." So I go out, have a good time, and I'm kind of like, flirting with this other girl, but I had too much. I come back to the room, the other girl's left, so it's just Jamar in there. So I bring this other girl in, thinking maybe I'll get some sex. I had too much to drink, and I passed out. Wake up the next day, Jamar fucked her too. I was like, how do you two, like, it was in with hours.
In one night. And it was Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was fun, dog. The best night of my life. That's it.
Fantastic, boys. Wow.
Stupid.
A lot of sax talk on the back end. A few stories, and one that involved the two of you.
I know.
Yeah, man.
That's true ensemble wave power right there.
Yep.
Sometimes since I'm married, I'll be horny on the road. So
Right.
what I'll do is whenever like we travel, the three of us travel together, I'll ask Jamar for details.
Yeah.
I'll be like, then what happened next? He's like, all right, I'll tell you. And then sometimes he'll look at me and after I ask a question, he'd be like, Jeremiah, you horny. What you doing? Stupid. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming on the show.
No problem, man. The show was
thanks for
fun.
having us.
Anything that you guys want to plug? Upcoming Roast Battle just aired on Comedy Central, the season finale. Is there any upcoming projects or anything that you want to plug, or just want to plug on social media? Just your handles.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Will Hunter Show, and on Instagram Willie_Hunter.
And then you just did the Funny Dance Show.
I did.
And on
yeah.
E, that comes out this fall.
Oh, does it come out this fall?
Killed
It
that
comes
shit.
out soon.
Oh, great. Check
I
that out.
believe so, at least.
Uh,
Maybe it's in the spring. Who knows?
It may be, if it is the spring, it will be airing at some point in the future.
Yeah. Heard you killed it, bro.
Oh, so much fun.
And then Jamar, you got anything you want to plug, bro?
At Jamar Neighbors.
Is there an underscore
Yeah, I think so.
on Instagram?
Yeah,
that's
underscore
important.
Jamar Neighbors
Yeah.
or something like
Jamar_Neighbors.
that. Yeah, and then I got gonna be on Conan on the September 6th, so look out for that.
You doing a stand-up
Nice.
set on Conan?
Yeah. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that.
I literally started going through my Rolodex. I'm like, what clean bits is Jamar doing?
Oh my.
What is going on here?
Yeah, got that.
All right, well, guys, love you both. Many good times on the road together. So happy that I get to work with you guys on a weekly basis at the Comedy Store,
Yep.
and excited to do many more projects together in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Be on the lookout for Get Out of the Quiet Place. You know, that's gonna be sometime next year. And yeah.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna be on Tosh.
Oh, yeah.
Willie Hunter and
I don't know when it's going to air, though.
oh yeah.
What'd you guys do?
We did the wave for a debate, like the debate of does a straw have one hole or two?
2 holes.
And it was a web redemption.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the wave on a web redemption.
Where was I?
You were in Arizona.
It was this weekend?
Yeah.
It was
Wait,
yesterday?
was it?
Well, no. When was it?
I don't know, man. But you weren't there.
Obviously. I'm finding out now.
Nigga,
I asked Jamar. I said I said they only needed 2 of us. It was only 2. But I said I feel bad about Jeremiah, and he goes, "Oh, he's out of town." I was like, "Oh, okay."
I thought you were going to be out of town.
Yikes.